What is going on, guys? This is Daniel. Thrilling game 1 between the Cavs and Warriors, and I could talk for hours about the game, but in this video I want to focus on 3 strategic observations I had about the game that also mattered going forward in the series. So, let's get to it. I first want to focus on the Cavs' decision to switch Love onto Curry in pick and rolls, and in last year's finals, the Cavs did more of trapping Curry when Love was involved. Anyways, in game 1, the Warriors started off by attacking Love with Curry with this ball screen set where first there was a screen to get Tristan Thompson switched on to Curry, and then immediately Bell came up to screen Curry as he was being guarded by Love. Now you have Thompson and Love as the 2 primary defenders in the pick and roll. Thompson doesn't apply ball pressure to Curry and he's able to pull a 3. The Warriors again run this here, this time in early offense. They get Thompson switched on to Curry, Bell comes to screen, and this time you see Love jumps out at Curry to prevent the immediate 3, and this may have also been a hedge. Anyways, because of Curry's gravity, Thompson is left pretty much in no man's land, leaving Bell wide open under the hoop. This time, there was no initial ball screen involving Thompson, just a step-up screen to get Love switched on to Curry, and Curry is able to get off a good look. So in my opinion, switching Love onto Curry was definitely questionable. We see that again here as Curry gets the one-on-one matchup, and this time he hits the 3. Here's an example where trapping Curry could have been beneficial. So pick and roll involving Love, and that's Looney setting the ball screen. So if JR and Love blitz Curry, you can force a pass to Looney and make him a playmaker. Also, Draymond Green is on the floor and you can help off him as well. Instead, Love switches onto Curry and he hits another 3. After Curry hit a couple 3s, Love did the smart thing by getting into Curry, making sure he could not give up a 3 even if that gives up a drive. Here, that's what happens. Green does a nice job of sealing off George Hill, so essentially the Cavs are left with a 2-on-1, but LeBron is the one, and making Looney a finisher is a win for the defense. The Warriors picked on this matchup in crunch time, but this was another good possession from the Cavs. Love gets into Curry, forcing the drive, and because of the lack of spacing Draymond and Looney provide, LeBron is really able to load up on the help, and Curry is forced into a tough shot. Though here, this is good offense by the Warriors to take advantage of the matchup. When Looney comes up to screen, notice how he's coming from the middle. This makes the side he's screening toward ambiguous at this point, and this makes it tougher on Love. When Looney does decide which side he's setting the screen on, Love is a bit out of position, and Curry is able to blow by him, and the help isn't quick enough, and Curry scores. On the bright side, the Cavs' decision to switch Love onto Durant actually paid off. Love was able to hang with Durant well on switches, and here he does a nice job of staying with the drive and forcing a tough miss. Durant isn't as quick as Curry, nor is he as good of a shooter, and this allowed Love to really hold his own versus Durant. Now let's talk about the Cavs' limited but effective use of back screens in the first half, and it starts with their personnel placement. They have LeBron with the ball, who's an elite passer, and on the back screen they're targeting Curry as they have JR setting the back screen. So now Curry either has to switch or help on the back screen, and it's Kevin Love coming off the back screen, so if Curry switches onto Love, now you have a massive mismatch in the post. If Curry drops to help without switching, that could leave J.R. Smith open for 3. On this play, Curry doesn't help or switch, and Love gets a layup. The Cavs run the same play here, and this time, because of the last play, Curry does drop low, and it looks like he's actually calling out a switch. But Bell doesn't get the message in time, and JR is left open, and he's able to hit a 3. This time, again a back screen, and the same miscommunication happens, this time with Curry and Draymond, and that leaves Smith open, and he's able to attack a closeout and get fouled. So, good use of the back screen by the Cavs in the first half. It'll be interesting to watch going forward if the Cavs use LeBron coming off of the back screen, which we saw a bit in the Celtics series, to attack Rozier. So by involving Rozier in the back screen, it gets a switch here, and LeBron is able to post up Rozier and create an open 3. So in that play, Rozier was attacked in a very similar manner to how Curry was attacked in the backscreen clips I previously showed. Here's an example of the backscreen for LeBron producing a dunk when the Celtics try not to switch. Next, let's talk about the Warriors' success in Game 1 when Draymond played center. And there were two different lineups with Draymond at center. So the first was Draymond at center with Nick Young in as the fifth player instead of a traditional center. And the Warriors were +5 in 1 minute 30 of action. The other lineup was with Livingston in as the fifth player, and the Warriors were +8 in 5 minutes, all in overtime. So safe to say when Draymond was at center, the Warriors did quite well in Game 1. Let's start with the minutes Nick Young was in, and there's a very obvious offense-defense trade-off. And the first trade-off on defense was Nick Young had to guard Tristan Thompson because Draymond is guarding Love and the Warriors want to keep that matchup, and Thompson isn't going to attack Young one-on-one of course, but you see here Young gets beat up on the glass right away and Thompson keeps the play alive. But immediately we see the impact Young has on offense, and that impact is with his spacing. So here Love is attached to Young, which frees up the lane on a Draymond roll. The next play, LeBron singles out Young and gets the switch, but Young does a surprisingly good job against LeBron. Thompson is forced to catch a pass in traffic, and the Warriors force a turnover. So the next possession, LeBron again picks on Young, and this time Young isn't able to stay in front of LeBron, and LeBron drives and draws a foul. But overall, +5 in 1 minute 30, not bad for this lineup. Let's move on to the minutes with Livingston, and first an important note, when Livingston played with the 4 stars in overtime, the Cavs were playing small with Love at center. So here it made even more sense to play no center and go with Livingston because the Warriors wouldn't have to have a wing defend Thompson or Nance. So the size the Warriors give up on defense now against this Cavs lineup isn't that big of a deal, and Livingston is obviously an upgrade on offense versus say Looney. He's not the floor spacer Young is, but he's a skilled player, and here he hits a 6-footer that Looney may have missed. Also, as we watch this play again, notice how this is another example of Curry taking advantage of the switch with Love as he drives by Love and creates. Livingston's presence was definitely felt in overtime. Here he scores on a nice slip as the Cavs defense breaks down, and this is a great heads up play by him to screen away for Thompson as Green catches it in the middle, and he just allows the offense to work a little better than having Looney or Bell in there. Well, I'm definitely curious in Game 2 to see how often Curry goes with these Draymond at center lineups. Well, there you have it guys. Watch out for these different factors going forward in this series. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.